It's safe to say we all have a problem. And in 2025, that problem is the AI dependency dilemma. We've become so dependent on AI tools like ChatGPT to do our emails for us, to do our blog writing for us, to do all of our planning and research and all the creative stuff we used to do on our own with notepads and pens. We now rely solely on ChatGPT for its help. Now, ChatGPT is a fantastic tool. I mean, I've completed entire curriculums and course planning with ChatGPT, which is amazing. But the problem is that we become too dependent on it. And it's the AI dependency dilemma, because creativity is like a muscle. If you don't use it, you lose it. And it was only on this flight over to Europe, I was going to speak at a conference. It was an 8-hour flight. And I was looking forward to the flight, to having my Wi-Fi connection, sit in my seat and come up with an entire blog plan for the month ahead with the help and assistance, of course, of ChatGPT. But unfortunately, the Wi-Fi didn't work on the flight. So I felt helpless. Previously, I would write notes upon notes in my notepad for all these plans and ideas and blog posts that I want to do, but I realized I became so dependent on ChatGPT that I did not know what to do without it. So I was forced to get creative and think independently and start getting back to that creative process, which was a muscle I stopped using. It felt like I went for a 5K run and I haven't ran in a year. That's what it felt like, trying to be creative without the help of ChatGPT. Through that experience, I turned these raw thoughts into gold. It took a little bit of time to overcome the writer's block. I started coming up with these crazy novel ideas that I haven't thought about in so long. The equivalent idea would be something I would have in the shower. You know, where you have those shower thoughts and you come up with a brand new idea and you got to run out of the shower soaking wet to write it down on a notepad. Those type of ideas that were coming to fruition through this whole experience on this flight without being so dependent or being able to use ChatGPT. So when AI isn't accessible, jot down those ideas, no matter how rough they are. And then you can later use tools like ChatGPT to refine it. The beautiful thing about it, and my handwriting is terrible, you can write down chicken scratch on a notepad, take a photo of it, and somehow, some way, ChatGPT will decipher what you've written down on that note. It is insane. I was shocked to see how ChatGPT could decipher my chicken scratch, but it was able to do it. Tip for you today is drop ChatGPT just for a day. Especially if you're using it on an ongoing basis and become so dependent on it. Try just not using it for a day and kick it old school, get back to the notepad and pen, and maybe even try doing it once a week to get back into the routine of being creative again. Because the last thing you want to do is stifle that creativity. Have a good day. See you next time.